The survival of these 9 species hangs in the balance. So we can now tell their stories to raise awareness and see how conservationists are helping them survive. Let's get started. Amur leopard. There are only an estimated 80 to 100 Amur leopards left in the wild today, making it the world's rarest big cat. These elusive felines live in the Russian Far East and parts of northeast China where they hunt for prey like deer and wild boar. But their numbers have been dwindling due to habitat loss and poaching. However, a captive breeding program has helped boost their population and reintroduction efforts are underway. One successful breeding pair in captivity produced 5 healthy cubs in 3 years. And in 2022, 4 Amur leopards were returned to the wild in Russia after being raised in captivity. The hope is that with continued conservation efforts, this majestic species can make a comeback. Mountain gorilla. Sadly, mountain gorillas are no exception to the rule that primates may breed pets. Once abundant in the forests of Central and Eastern Africa, today there are just 2 habituated troops of mountain gorillas, remaining in Uganda and a little over 1,000 in Rwanda and the Democratic Republic of the Congo. They face threats such as habitat destruction from agriculture and fuel wood collection, as well as poaching and disease outbreaks. To protect these gentle giants, organizations like the Dian Fossey Gorilla Fund International have been working to prevent further declines by studying and monitoring gorilla populations, providing anti-poaching patrols, and educating local communities about the importance of conservation. Their work has paid off. Since the 1980s, the mountain gorilla population has nearly doubled. Still, these apes remain endangered. So it's crucial that we continue supporting their conservation. Red panda. Red pandas are adorable, furry bundles of joy. But don't let their cuteness fool you. These creatures are in trouble. Habitat loss and poaching have led to an estimated 10,000 mature red pandas in the wild today. Luckily, there are plenty of organizations out there working to save them. One great example is the Red Panda Network, which focuses on protecting red panda habitat in Nepal. By working with local communities, the organization has been able to reduce the impact of human activity on red panda territory, giving these little guys a much-needed break. But we need more than just one organization. We need all of us. You can help by spreading the word about red pandas and their plight, and by supporting groups that are working to protect them. Vaquita. The vaquita is a small porpoise that lives in the northern Gulf of California. It was once abundant in the region, but today there are fewer than 10 left in the wild. That's right, fewer than 10. This critically endangered species is the world's smallest marine mammal and faces extinction due to entanglement in fishing nets. Despite its diminutive size, the vaquita is a fierce fighter, constantly battling against extinction. Conservationists are working hard to protect it through initiatives like the Upper Gulf of California Marine Biodiversity Reserve, which bans fishing in critical vaquita habitat. While this has helped reduce the rate of decline, it's not enough. If we want to save the vaquita, we need to do more. And I mean now, Sumatran orangutan. The Sumatran orangutan is a critically endangered species found only on the Indonesian island of Sumatra, with an estimated 14,600 individuals left in the wild. They face threats such as deforestation due to palm oil plantations and illegal pet trading, but all is not lost. Organizations like the Orangutan Foundation International are working to protect these intelligent creatures. Through community engagement, education, and rehabilitation programs, the Orangutan Foundation helps to reduce the demand for orangutan products and provide sanctuary for rescued animals. But we all have a part to play. By reducing our own consumption of palm oil and other orangutan-related products, we can help ensure that these magnificent creatures have a future. Hawksbill turtle. Hawksbill turtles are beautiful creatures with distinctive markings on their shells. But sadly, they're facing a bleak future. With an estimated 7,000 to 15,000 individuals left in the wild, these turtles are endangered due to threats such as coastal development and the illegal pet trade. Conservationists are working hard to protect them through initiatives like the Hawksbill Turtle Conservation Project, which focuses on community-based conservation in the Caribbean. By working with local communities, the project aims to reduce the threats to hawksbill turtles and promote sustainable tourism. But we all have a part to play. We can help by reducing our own consumption of turtle-derived products and by supporting organizations that are working to protect them. Saola, if you thought unicorns were just a myth, think again. The saola, also known as the Asian unicorn, is a critically endangered species found in the mountains of Vietnam and Laos. With an estimated 70 to 250 individuals left in the wild, these elusive creatures are threatened by poaching and habitat loss. Conservationists are working hard to protect them through initiatives like the Saola Working Group, which focuses on research and conservation in both countries. But the saola is so elusive that even the most dedicated conservationists are struggling to find one. That's why it's so important that we all do our part to protect this magnificent creature. By reducing our own demand for rare animal products and supporting organizations that are working to protect the saola, we can help ensure that this mythical creature doesn't disappear forever. Javan rhino. The Javan rhino is one of the rarest large mammals on Earth, with only around 60 individuals left in the wild. Found only in a national park in Indonesia, these rhinos are threatened by poaching and habitat loss. Conservationists are working hard to protect them through initiatives like the International Rhino Foundation, which provides funding for anti-poaching patrols and community outreach programs. But the Javan rhino is so elusive that it's often called the ghost of the jungle. That's because they're incredibly shy and prefer to hide away in the dense undergrowth. But we can't let this magnificent creature become a thing of legend. By supporting organizations that are working to protect it, we can help ensure that the Javan rhino continues to roam the forests of Indonesia for generations to come. Black-crested macaque. The black-crested macaque is a striking primate with a black body and a distinctive white crest on its head. Found in the mountainous regions of the Philippines, these macaques are threatened by habitat loss and hunting. Conservationists are working hard to protect them through initiatives like the Philippine Primate Conservation Project, which focuses on community-based conservation and rehabilitation. But despite these efforts, the black-crested macaque remains critically endangered. That's why it's so important that we all do our part to protect this magnificent creature. By reducing our own demand for primate products and supporting organizations that are working to protect it, we can help ensure that the black-crested macaque continues to thrive in the forests of the Philippines. But what can you do? Well, first, spread the word about these amazing creatures and the threats they face. You can also support organizations that are working to protect them by donating money or volunteering your time. And finally, make conscious choices in your everyday life. By reducing your own consumption of animal products and supporting sustainable businesses, you can help make a difference for these animals and their habitats. Together, we can ensure that they continue to thrive for generations to come. And if you want to learn more about these incredible animals, be sure to check out the links in the description below. Thanks for watching. See you next time.